graphics. And then these are, season stats. This is what I would use to fill out the spreadsheet that you saw before. These are all from the main Hail State Sports Athletic website. Yeah, so, and then once you read the game notes, then the fun stuff happens. Then this is where my creativity comes into play. So these are all just examples of statistics and graphics that I was planning on using, that I did use. This is an old one from last week's game against Marquette. But this just gives you an example. So what I do with this is like the information that goes into the graphic. And then this over here is the template I want to use. Slab is a type of graphic shell. And then from here, the graphic operator pretty much has a good understanding of what I want. I want 2 columns and 6 rows. But we work together on that. We communicate real well just to make sure everything's right. I am a associate producer, so I do all the pre-work, obviously. And then the graphic operator is the one who actually builds all this. I have done some graphic operating myself. I do like that a lot. I like the availability I like the actual hands-onness that comes with that, instead of just, doing all this and then making sure that the graphic operator knows what's going on. I'd like to build it myself just to make sure all my T's are crossed and I's are dotted. But yeah, so to have a better broadcast, you generally make graphics for both teams. So these tabs down here, kind of like the other one, help you select different things. So this would be Marquette's. And so that's pretty much what it takes. And then this is kind of like a graphics list that a producer has given me. These are really helpful. It gives me, an actual copy of what he wants. Usually he just wants basic stuff for the beginning of shows. And then my job is to pretty much fill the void, coming back from commercials. If there's a dead ball or something, then I have my opportunity to show stats and fun stuff for the viewers at home. My boss always said that my goal is to make something interesting enough for someone at a bar who is watching the game to take the time and read the graphic. So I try to make it funny. I try to make them, interesting enough, that also helps tell the story of the broadcast, because that is, the main goal of my job. There are also, like I said, many other roles. There's, you could be a producer, you could be assistant director, which pretty much helps the commercial breaks transition easier. He'll communicate with people in Bristol, Connecticut, and the director here on when we're going to break and coming back. We have replay people that, are in charge of all the replays, log in videos, just to make sure that we have enough content to, continue to have good broadcasts. Overall, my experience was fantastic. I really didn't have too many complaints. Probably the biggest complaint I have is I've been doing this for some time now, but I would have liked to have more hands-on experience at other positions. I did get a chance to do some other jobs in the studio, but I think more of a rotation period cycle, I guess, would be more beneficial to the students here. I definitely liked my role here, but I know that I definitely just had more stuff to put on a resume had I, been cycling around and stuff like that. But the hours were great. The people were phenomenal. I learned so much. I highly recommend anyone interested in this internship to talk to Benny Ashford or Stephen Tribble. They'll work with you. They understand that we're college students and that it's a big commitment. It is. But I had a great time. I learned a lot, and I couldn't thank them enough. And that was my experience at Hail State Productions. Thank you.